any way that they can.
We wash in we use a kettle and a small pot, which I'm not used to. And I will let my little boy wash first. I'll wash him, and then my daughter, and then I wash in there. But that's just body wash, and then we'll do our face just separate.
When we are done bathing or showering, we'll take that water and throw it in the toilet cistern.
What we do to save water is we take our bath water and we use it for toilet facilities, like when you have to do number 2 or whatsoever. And when there's a few things like planting and stuff like that, it's also important for nature. So we use the same water to supply our gardens and all that. So that is basically the way how we save water. You see, so
I'll bath him and then I'll wash myself in his bath water as well, that type of thing, so that we don't waste water unnecessarily. Yeah.
When I wash the clothes now, and then they get the toilet bottles, and they put the clothes the water that you wash the clothes with, and they put it in that water, and then in the toilet, and then they put that water in the toilet thingy we flush. And then every time we wash the clothes, and then we fill it every time. And then we wash the clothes with that also.
Well, we've, at our school, we've done quite a few things to save water. We've got a well point, and we connected that to our sewage system. And our bill dropped from 6,000 right down to 2,000. And what we've also done is we have closed down all the taps, and we have we bought those drums. 25-liter drums, and the ladies have now also learned that they can actually bring their own water to school, and they're saving water by only drinking during the break time. And the ladies bring their own water to school. That saved us a whole 4,000 rand per month. So that's how we do it at school. At home, I've done the same. I've also used the Wellpoint water, and that also brought our bill down quite substantially.
We only use 2-liter bottles of water. We don't use that much. The taps have been closed. That's how we use our water.
At home, we're saving water by using sanitizer when we are from the toilet.
What we do is to save water. We use 50 liters of water, and we take 2 buckets and fill in with the water because we're waiting for day 0. So
I'll get me a big bucket of water, then I'll wash myself in that water, and then my siblings, my smaller brother, would actually use that same water to wash himself. So that's how we actually save water. And
we shower with buckets, and that's at home in Bredasdorp. Our buckets are in the shower, so the water is collected in the bucket. We buy our water mostly, do dishes once a day. What else do we do? Sometimes we do wash inside a bucket, like a komachi, you know what I mean? And we use that water, throw it into the toilet, so they don't have to reuse the water all the time.
The way I save water is I have this baby bath in my shower that collects water, and I also use bio-friendly shampoo and conditioner so that I can use the water on my plants as well. So then the grey water I either use in my toilet or on my plants, and that saves quite a lot of water. And for washing, I also have we're starting out this new system where we the access water drains into the garden.
Okay, because we're quite a lot of people in the house. When it rains, especially when it storms like that, then we put basins outside on tables, okay, and then thereafter I would actually always get up to fill the water bottles we have and then collect it for the next day. Whether it's after midnight, whether it's raining, storming, and then I do that, and I feel much more at ease that nothing has been wasted at that point, all right?
Basically, we use the same water. The water that we use for dishes, the same water that we use when we bath. You know, the same water we use to drink is the same water that we use to cook, because we boil the water basically, and so we cook with the same water that we boil and we drink at the same time.